Wissam Fattal. And one of the real bad boys of Aussie kickboxing, originally from Lebanon. Hammer, the Lebanese wrecking ball, Wissam Fattal.
Well, Wissam Fattal can wreak havoc on any number of levels, but have a look for his big bombing right hand. That is the one that can do a lot of damage. Here's one tough campaigner. They sport the likes of Nick Special K Kara, and geez, what a war that was. But Wissam Fattal, something special.
A light heavyweight bout set for 2 3-minute rounds under A1 rules. In the blue corner, he hails from Sydney, Australia.
And weighing in at 84.3 kilos. Let's have a big fight round of applause for Daniel Collins!
In the red corner, originally from Lebanon, now based out of Melbourne, they call him the next Gurkhan Ozcan.
Weighing in at 85 kilos, the Lebanese wrecking ball, Wissam Fattal! And your referee for tonight's bout is Malcolm Bolnar.
Okay, third man in centre in the raging Malcolm Bullner, and we should be set for a corker here, folks, between this fella, the tall, lanky Daniel Collins from Sydney, and he takes on the Lebanese wrecking ball, Wissam Fattal, once again with the diamond, Songoloric in his corner. 3x2, a cruiserweight contest, your old stomping ground, Hammer.
Oh, the cruiserweight division, the most underrated weight division, I reckon.
Malcolm Bullner calls both men to centering, and let's listen into the final instructions. And both men will just take their time, Hammer.
They'll take their time.
Saunter over at their own pace.
Good luck. May the best man win. Okay, back to your corners.
Short and sweet.
And that's the way I like it, Malcolm Bullner.
Hang on.
Have a look at the size difference, though, here. Daniel Collins, Hammer, he is a tower. If he was any taller, he'd get nosebleeds.
Okay.
Well, Collins
start.
is very tall indeed. Height and reach advantage his way, but watch Fattal just cut off the ring, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Oh, Fattal's opened up like a house on fire. The big overhand right. Here comes the Lebanese wrecking ball. Well, he wants to chop down this massive tree that is Daniel Collins. Overhand right from Fattal. And Collins ties him up.
No grappling.
Can't see Collins having enough stopping power against Wissam Fattal. Fattal is just going to work on the inside and let those big bombs fly, boys.
Wow, Wissam Fattal's come out swinging like Steve Waugh here in the opening round. Round kick to the rib cage there from Collins. Straight right hand from Fattal. Lebo style Hammer. You've got to like it, don't you? Look at that overhand right again, trying to put the nose through the back of the neck of Daniel Collins.
No grappling.
And a short hook. And Collins, a Muay Thai stylist, not permitted to grapple, of course, as the chants go up for the Lebanese wrecking ball.
Well, Collins is just not going to have the power to take on Fattal. He needs to really roll the hip and dig in a bit more. You can see he's tentative in his attacks, Collins.
Collins trying to control centre ring here. Fattal slowed down a little, may have gassed himself earlier on. 1 minute 15 down, 45 seconds remaining here in the opening round. And a little bit south of the border there on Wissam Fattal. Checks the low kick, does Fattal. Oh, left hook straight.
Hold. Break.
Trying to chop him down again. Final 30 seconds now, Hammer.
Well, that's stunned Collins. The big looping left hand, big overhand right.
Oh, Daniel Collins taking more hits than the internet here in the first round, and Wissam hitting him off the break.
When I say break, I must wait till I say fight. Okay?
Wow,
You okay?
a warning
No
there
grappling.
from Malcolm
There's no
Bullner.
grappling in these rules. Okay? Fight.
And Daniel Collins, how many more times do you need to be told, son? You can't grapple. End of the first round, Hammer.
Well, looking away for the Lebanese warrior, the Lebanese fighter, Wissam Fattal, from the red corner. Certainly dominating the Sydney fighter, Daniel Collins, really not having any answers to Fattal's total onslaught and domination.
Keep going that left leg to the body. All right.
Having a look at what went down, there's the big overhand right that Wissam Fattal possesses. The attempted grapple there from Collins, not allowed under these rules. Wissam, nice leg checking as well here tonight. Usually he wears a lot more on the thigh, but tonight he's got his defences nice and tight, the Lebanese fighter.
Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. Second round of action, and a lot of support here tonight for Wissam Fattal. There'll be some big celebrations in Broadmeadows if he wins it here tonight, Hammer. Maybe there'll be an after party at Bell Street Macca's afterwards.
Sydney Ride will come alive.
Here we go, second round of the Lebanese wrecking ball, picking up where he left off.
Our interstate viewers are going, what the hell are they talking about?
Break!
Yes.
It's all Victorian speak, people, I'm sorry.
Outside thigh kick there, Daniel Collins looking for it. Hasn't really used his reach advantage to much effect at all here. You'd think he'd be trying to keep Wissam at bay with his front kicks and his long-ranging hands. But Fattal's managed to get on the inside and work the hands. 30 seconds down here, second round, that looping overhand right that Fattal uses to such great effect. Left hook there from Fattal, dips down to the left breadbasket.
Well, Collins trying to call up the technique that his trainer was calling for in the break, which is the left round kick off the lead leg. But in my opinion, it's not going to have enough stopping power.
Inside and outside thigh kicks from Fattal. He went for the big homicide again over the top, Hammer.
Break! Next time you grapple, I'll take a point.
And once again, the chance go up for Wissam Fattal. Another warning for Collins for grappling. Big overhand right, almost smacked the taste out of his mouth. And Collins all over the shop. Here comes Fattal. Daniel Collins taking more knocks to the front door. Fattal parries the round kick. Inside thigh kick, straight right hand to the jaw. He wants to knock out Daniel Collins. Collins is a tough boy though, Hammer.
Well, he's certainly taking a lot of punishment, but he's not using his reach to any advantage to keep Wissam Fattal. And indeed, it's going to be a hard task to keep Wissam off him.
Oh, rubber leg straight for Daniel Collins. The overhand left from Fattal. Turns him around.
Well,
It is all one-way traffic.
It certainly is, and Collins just doesn't have the power, doesn't have the ability to stop the onslaught of Wissam Fattal.
Well, lock it away. 2 rounds for Wissam Fattal, and Daniel Collins is going to do an absolute miracle to pull this one back.
Well, as they dust off the dancing girls and they saunter down the runway and do their little jig, Daniel Collins likewise was doing a bit of a jig in the second round at the absolute barrage of punches that he wore from Wissam Fattal.
Punch with this one, you knock him out. Knock him out. Here.
Tarek Solak there in the corner of Wissam Fattal, giving him a bit of instructions, but that was the tail of the round. Wissam Fattal going forward, bombing with those hands of his. As we said earlier, or as we said at the opener, it would be the storyline of Wissam Fattal closing the gap and just letting the big overhands roll.
Okay, here we go. Third and final round. The voice, Michael Chiavello. The hammer, Mark Castanini. And it is all one-way traffic for Wissam Fattal thus far. Can he get the knockout? Can he get the big kibosh here on Daniel Collins? Overhand right from Fattal. Collins wanted to tie him up again. Bullner watching it closely. Third man in centering. Nice front kick to the face there from Collins. Ooh, Fattal wearing some leather over in the neutral corner. The Lebanese wrecking ball wants to power through. Wild left hook from Fattal. Straight right hand smack bang up the centre corridor.
Well, Fattal has to be careful he doesn't smother himself. He's closing the gap, sure, but he's almost closing it too much. He still needs to give himself room to work. We've got Sammy Greco sitting ringside right next to us calling body, head, and that is a good tactic.
Oh, the big left hand! The big left hand! And Wissam Fattal sends him 10 feet backwards. Malcolm Bullner applies the count. Daniel Collins says he's okay.
Okay, fight.
And here comes Fattal looking for the good night, Irene. Well, what an electrifying round. The third and final. Daniel Collins complaining, but Fattal straight back onto him.
That'll look.
Wissam Fattal all over him, and it's good night, Irene. The referee says that's enough. No more punishment for Daniel technical hammer.
Well, I don't think he was out of it. Wissam Fattal. Steve McKinnon did have an epic battle with Wissam Fattal in Sydney, but he certainly is in the winner's circle, boys. Wissam Fattal totally dominated Daniel Collins all the way. And geez, I tell you what, it's going to be a staunch fighter that stands up to the hand attacks of the Lebanese warrior, the Lebanese wrecking ball, Wissam Fattal. Having a look at how it went down, Wissam just barreling Collins up against the ropes, and when he was off the ropes, landed a sweetly timed left overhand that sent Collins across the ring and into the ropes. Bang, there he goes, dropping him like a big old oak tree.
By technical knockout in round 3, Wissam Fattal!
Well, a sweet victory there for Wissam Fattal, and folks, don't go anywhere because coming up next, finally, the ruthless Kadir Maruf makes his Australian debut against Charles August.